Hello, welcome back, my dears. Are you going on well? Okay, very good. Do you remember what did we learn in the last class? Yes, you are correct. Very good. We learned the new lesson, The Little Girl and the Umbrella, written by Muttathu Varki. Okay, listen. Who are the characters in this story? Yes, very good.
Lily, Baby, their friend Gracie, and their aunt. Okay?
Then, why did Baby say to Lily, you go with Gracie? What is the reason? Yes, very good. Because it is going to rain. They had no umbrella with them. That's why Baby, the brother of Lily, said her to go with Gracie. Okay, very good. Who is Gracie? Yes, very good. Gracie is the classmate of Lily and also the neighbor. She was from a rich Pumangalam family. Okay, very good. Did Gracie let Lily to enter under her umbrella? No, very good. Okay, listen to the next question. Gracie moved away from Lily. What was the reason? Yes, you are correct. Gracie's neat clothes were made of fine silk, but Lily was clad in quiet old and torn clothes, and also it was completely wet. That's why Gracie moved away from Lily.
Okay, my dears, all of you answered it very well. Okay? Now, are you ready to hear the story?
Very good. Listen here. I will read the text. You can also read with me. Tears of Rain. Lily took shelter in the veranda of a small shop on the country road. Her clothes and books were wet. What really upset her was her books getting wet. Standing in a corner of the veranda, she started sobbing. She saw Gracie passing by with her umbrella. The raindrops flowing down from Lily's hair blurred her eyes as they mixed with her tears. The bitter cold made her shiver and her teeth started to chatter. Her dress was now completely drenched in the rain. She placed her slate and books on the floor. She squeezed the edges of her skirt to wring water from it. The edges of the skirt split. It was a very old skirt, the only one she had. At home, she always had to change into a bath towel. Okay, my dears, did you get the idea of the passage? Oh, don't worry, I will give the detailed explanation. Okay, Lily took shelter in the veranda of a small shop. Shelter means a place to protect from rain, danger, etc. Okay, then veranda is the open portico of a house or a shed. Nowadays, it's changed as sit out. Okay, her clothes and books completely wet because she had no umbrella. She has no problem about her dress, but she was upset when her books getting wet. Standing in the veranda, she started to sob. Sob means to take breath while crying. At that time, she saw Gracie passing by with her umbrella. when the raindrops flowing from her hair and tears mixed with, then it blurred her eyes. Blur means to become less clear. She couldn't see anything clearly. The bitter cold means extreme cold. The bitter cold made her shivering. Shiver means tremble as from cold and started to chatter. Chatter means to talk foolishly. Listen, when you feel extreme cold, your teeth will start to hit each other. That is the chatter here. Her dress was now completely drenched. Drenched means to wet, completely wet. She put her slate and boots on the floor. Then she squeezed. Squeezed means to press something firmly. Here, she squeezed her dress, the edges of her skirt, to get water out of it. Then the edges of the skirt tore because the skirt was that much old. She had no other dress, only this skirt. At home, she always had to change into a bath towel. Now you think you have a lot of dress in your home, haven't you? But Lily had nothing to change except that towel. Okay, dears? Now let's move on to the next passage. Lost childhood. Lily and her brother baby had lost both their parents. Their father died 3 years ago and their mother about a year ago. They now lived with their aunt, their mother's elder sister. The fat dark aunt with a flat nose was a 50-year-old widow. She had a son in the army who sent her 20 rupees every month. She was known to be a tight-fisted woman. She had no land of her own. She lived in a hut on a plot owned by the Pumangalam family, for whom she worked as a maid. The money sent by her son was deposited in a private bank, but after a few months, the bank collapsed. The loss of money was unbearable to her and she started showing signs of insanity. She took out all her anger on her niece Lily. She behaved like a devil to her niece and nephew and often beat them up. She hated the children going to school. She ordered them to draw water from well, wash clothes, and do all the cooking. Baby was 11 years old and was studying in class 4. Lily, 3 years younger, was in class 2. They were perhaps the poorest children in their school. Okay, my dears, listen to me. Lily and her brother baby had lost their parents. Their father died 3 years ago and their mother died 1 year ago.
After that, they lived with their aunt, that is, mother's elder sister. The aunt was 50-year-old widow and she was very dark with a flat nose. Once more, the aunt was 50-year-old widow and she was very dark with a flat nose.
Okay. She had a son who was working in the army. He used to send 20 rupees every month. The aunt was known for a tight-fisted woman. That means tight-fisted woman means not willing to spend or give money, or she was a miser. She had no land of her own. She lived in a hut owned by the Pumangalam family as for the help because she was the maid there. Maid means servant. She deposited the money sent by her son in a private bank. Unfortunately, after a few months, the bank collapsed. Collapsed means here closed down or stopped. When the bank was collapsed or stopped,
the aunt's mind completely changed.
The loss of money was unbearable to her. Unbearable means not tolerable. It was not tolerable to her. She started to show the signs of insanity. Insanity means to show the feel of madness or to show the feel of mentally ill. She expressed all her anger to her niece and nephew. She behaved like a devil to their children. Nephew means the son of a brother or sister. Niece is the daughter of a brother or sister. She didn't like the children going to school. Always she ordered them to do all the household works, that is, to draw water from well, washing and cooking. Students, can you think to do all these works? No, because you are very small. Like that, Baby and Lily were very small children. Baby was 11 years old and he was studying in 4th standard. Lily, she was in the 2nd standard.
Okay, my dears, I know now you are thinking about that cruel lady. Oh my God, what a cruel lady she is. Don't you think so? Yes, very good. They were the poorest children in their school. Okay, my dears, that's all for today. Don't forget to read today's portion 3 times. We will meet in the next class with the rest of the story. Thank you.